about the time that I came to as a woman. So let me think. It was like hold on, let me see. Anyways, so this happened like years ago. I'm trying to think how many years ago. It was like, I don't know, fucking 2016, I think. So basically, it was this guy that I knew him for mad long, and he had always liked me, but I had a boyfriend, so I just never like entertained the idea. I was just like, whenever I was in a relationship. But when I was out of that relationship, I was like, okay, like, this person's been cool, whatever, like, he was still interested. And I was like, you know what, I'm available now. I could actually talk to this person and it not be an issue. Cool. So it's crazy. So boom, originally he was staying with his mom, and he ended up moving out, getting his own apartment and everything like that. And we were talking, we were, you know, we were in the road of possibly becoming in a relationship. Like, that was the only person that I was talking to at the time, and I think I was the only one he was talking to at the time. Who knows? Clearly not. But anyways, so I used to always hang out with him. I used to be at his house. He was great. It was cool. We would talk all the time. And then one day, we had spoke early in the day. It was a regular day. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Everything was fine. He's like, oh, I'm going to call you back because I'm about to finish working and then I'm going to go to sleep. This was normal. He had the kind of job that was kind of tiring, and, you know, so I didn't think anything was, you know, weird about that. So I'm in my dorm room with my roommate at the time, and, you know, she knew about the guy. And she was aware that we were like cool. Like, she was aware that we were possibly going to maybe be in a relationship sooner than later, you know, God given. So we in my room chilling, you know, we hanging out, whatever, and I get a FaceTime call, right? Now the FaceTime call is him. He's calling me. So I answer the phone. I'm like, hey babe. Boy, the phone wasn't like of the person. Like, it was like, when I answered the phone, you couldn't see anything. It was like a blank screen. It was like this. So I'm like, what? So then the camera flipped and I seen some socks. Now the sock was on the person's foot, and it was girl socks. Like, you know how girls wear like those, you know, like those straight ankle socks? It was one of those. So then it flipped to see the person's face, and guess who it is? His ex-girlfriend. So I'm calm because I already recognize who it is. So the shock factor of who is this calling my phone is out the window. The next thought I have is, whoa, like, what's going on? But like, I'm real calm. Like, I don't like for people to see me like sweating and tweaking. So I'm like, hello, and she's like, hi, and I was like, okay. And she's like, do you talk to such and such? And I was like, yeah. And you know what this girl had the nerve to say to me? She said, do you talk to such and such? I said, yes. And she was like, now you don't anymore. What? She said, you don't anymore. Like, now you don't talk to him no more. You thought you was talking to him, now you're not. And I'm here to let you know that. I'm sitting here like, isn't that up? So my response was, well, isn't that up to him to decide who he wants to talk to and what he's doing? She's like, yeah, let's go ask him. Because keep in mind, I told you, I thought he was calling me. She FaceTimed me from his phone. Ciao. So I'm keeping calm because, like I said, my roommate's in the room. I'm mad embarrassed. And I'm just trying to keep calm. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know why I didn't just hang up, but I just wanted to see this through. So she walks into his room. He's asleep on the bed. So she wakes him up. She's like, such and such. So this is who you talking to? So she has the phone in her hand. She's like, this is who you talking to? This is who you talking to? And he's like, what? No, waking up. What? No. What? Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Oh my God. Is that serious? So that was mad rude. Okay? That was mad rude. Outside, making noises. Anyways, where was I? Okay. So she goes into the room and she's like, this who you talking to? This who you talking to? He's like, what? No, what? No, oh my God, no. Takes the phone from her, hangs up the phone. Hangs up the daggone phone. On me. Mind you, I'm supposed to be the one that he wants to talk to. He's been feeding for me for years. Like, it just didn't make no sense to me. I was just confused. I was in confusion. And I'm like, but most of all, I'm embarrassed because my roommate is right there. Like, this is my friend and I'm just embarrassed. Like, I'm just like, and she there. Now we both laughing because it's funny. Like, it's funny. This is actually really, really funny. But it's sad and it's embarrassing. So I called his friend, who I was also friends with, because, you know, she didn't really like the ex. So me and her had a way better relationship. Like, me and her had our own friendship, because me and him, even if me and him didn't speak, like, me and her have our own relationship. So our relationship wasn't based on if me and him had a relationship or not. Like, even to this day, me and her are mad close, we're mad cool, love her down. So I call her and I tell her what happened, and she's like, what? You want me to go over there? So sis dead held it down. She dead got in her car and went to his house and was knocking on his door, and he would not open the door. And when I spoke to him about it, eventually, he was like, oh, I thought it was you at the door. I wasn't trying to open the door because I thought that maybe you were around the area and that's why you was calling originally. I didn't know what to think. I was panicking. And it's like, he wouldn't open the door for his own friend. Like, he was so scared that he thought it was me. Like, I don't know what he thought I was going to do. Like, I'm not about to fight over no dude. I don't know why he thought it was me. But that's besides the point. Yeah, so eventually the girl left his house and his best friend was able to talk to him or whatever. He was a dub after that. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Like, because come to find out, I saw the girl's Snapchat and she was at his house the entire day. Like, she was laid up in the bed watching Law and Order SVU. She was in the living room with her feet cocked up, with her hands to the back. Like, she was there all day. And his excuse is, oh no, she hit me up and wanted to talk, and I just was gonna hear her out. Now I'm like, what is there to talk about? Like, I'm really big on what is there to talk about. What is there to talk about? What is it that you and your ex could possibly be talking about? And then I'm like, you're lying, because first of all, when did she hit you up? Because you work in the middle of the night. Like, you gotta be at work in the wee hours of the night. Like, it ain't like you work 9 to 5 and she, you know, there was no time. I'm like, that means if she came to your house before you went to work, that's why you left her in your house. You left your ex-girlfriend in your house all day because you had to go to work and she wanted to talk, but y'all never even had the conversation. You came home and then you went to sleep. I was just like, who he think he fooling? Like, he was really trying to sell me this story, and it was done after that. I was like, oh no, like, you get one chance with me. And that, I just could not believe it. Like, I have never been came to as a woman in my life. Like, that was the first and the last time I ever had anybody come to me as a woman, ever. Like, that doesn't happen. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't be like, I guess, dealing with people on a level in which somebody could, or I don't know. I don't know. That was so embarrassing. I'm like, people get came to as a woman all the time, but do they FaceTime you from the person you talk to's phone? I think that's what made it so much worse. Like, if she would have DM'd me on Instagram or something, I don't know, like, it would have been different. But for her to FaceTime, like, sis called me from his phone at his house. Like, if anything, it was like I was a side chick. Like, you would have thought I would, like, basically, like, all in all, was I a side chick? Like, leave in the comments below if basically I was a side chick. Like, mind you, I knew about this girl. We had plenty of conversations about her. She wasn't a secret. It wasn't like, oh, you keeping this girl. Like, he told me everything about her. He was telling me that she's crazy, that he don't want to be with her no more. And everybody around him, whether it's my friends or people that he knew, they were saying the same thing. Like, oh, this girl is like, she be trying to fight everybody for him. And I'm like, well, I'm not even from around here, so I don't gotta deal with that kind of problem. She don't know me, I don't know her, we will never cross paths, we don't have the same friends. The only thing we have in common is this guy, and now she can have him. And it's crazy because I just never thought that could happen to me. Like, not on that level. Like, I just felt so embarrassed. But now I'm on better timing, and I just pray to God I never came to as a woman again, because it's embarrassing. It was embarrassing, but I was more so embarrassed for her. I'm like, you really just called this girl's, like, you called on my phone, like, but she was one of those exes that been around for years, and so they're not going nowhere, and it don't matter how many times you fight or whatever the case may be, you just not gonna go nowhere. So that's what that was, and that's the story. Straight to the point. There's 1,000 different stories within this one story time, so that's why this one is short, because I wanted to speak on this one event and not give you a whole goddamn movie of this, how we met, here. No, that's just too much. The point of this story was to talk about this one situation, but that's it. And if you like this video, please like this video. Can you subscribe to my channel and subscribe so that they can let you know when I upload other times as well, because I'm going to try to upload and record. So yeah, like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and that's the time I came to as a woman. And also comment down below about any time you got come to a woman. Has anybody ever came to you about your chick? About your dude? And dudes, did anybody ever come to you about your chick? So yeah, I'm ending this video right here, and thank you for watching.